welcome to the live glam team. Hello, how are you? Sorry, I'm just getting started. I was just live. I was only live for a few minutes and I was talking about breaking the habits. Glam team said you won't believe he texted me tonight. Yes! Of course I believe it. Of course. Why wouldn't he text you? You were literally just on here the other day talking about this. So tell me, what did you do to shift things? Oh my God, congratulations. You're a goddess, you're a queen. I love this. You're so powerful. So remember, this is just proof of your thoughts become things and that you're creating your reality. And this is why I talk about going inwards and auditing your thoughts and having gratitude. So glam team, I love this. Yes. Like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. Like, y'all are just starting off my day with all the good news. I love it. Beautiful. Well, you said he texted you. Yes. Okay. So what did you do to get the text? Did you visualize? Did you persist? Did you just stay in the knowing? Did you redirect your thinking? What did you do? Let us know. AJ said, hey, hello, how are you? I see Brooke joined. Hello, Brooke. How are you? I was about to say Brookie. Hello, Brookie. Hello, glam team. You said persist manifesting. Yeah, so persisting despite your 3D circumstances. So amazing. So here's the thing. Keep going and start to affirm. Of course, my SP texts me. Of course, they want to reach out to me. I'm always at the top of their mind. They love me and only me. They care about me. I'm always living rent-free in their head. They love me. They care about me. They choose me. They honor me. They adore me. They find me irresistible. They find me irreplaceable. There's nobody like me. So I love this glam team. Yes, you said really fast. That did come in really fast because I think you were on like 2 days ago, right? And we talked about this. Is that correct? I can't even remember. I think it was. Linda, thank you so much for liking the live. Beautiful. I love this. I love when you guys come in with success stories. Yes, amazing. Well, congratulations. Keep telling the story. Keep persisting. And seriously, in all honesty, keep knowing who you are. Keep affirming your identity and place your focus and your intention and your attention on truly the wonders of your life, right? Instead of saying, this isn't happening, I don't see this, I don't see that, keep focusing on all of the good things. He texted, he reached out, next it's going to be a call, next it's going to be a hangout, right? So keep persisting and living in the end. Despite what your 3D shows you, you keep persisting in that story. You keep saying you're irresistible. They can't help but to reach out. They literally are trying to hold back, right? Well, don't say they're trying to hold back, but they are always resisting the urge to text you, and then the urge just takes over, and then they reach out to you because they love you so much and they care about you. Resisting the urge to text you, and then the urge just takes over, and then they reach out to you because they love you so much and they care about you of their eye, and they just love you and they want to spend all of their time with you because why wouldn't they? You're amazing. So keep persisting in that story. Tell that story over and over and over again. And yeah, I love this. Amazing. Brooke, thank you so much for liking the live. How are you, Brookie? I think I sent you a message, Brooke. I don't know who's on tag right now. Stance said yes. Glam team said, I say, isn't it wonderful over and over? That literally makes me so happy. I love it. When you guys say, isn't it wonderful? Literally, I wish you could feel my heart. It feels like it's just going to burst out of its chest. Because I love that you guys love Isn't It Wonderful? And isn't it wonderful? Because it does. It makes it fun. It makes it exciting. It makes it invigorating, right? And it just gives it this levity. Yes, you said you feel it. Exactly. You do feel it more so when you start to say, isn't it wonderful? It lowers the resistance. You feel empowered. So yes, absolutely. So Isn't It Wonderful is absolutely amazing. Keisha, I was wondering if that was you. You changed your profile picture. Hello, how are you? I'm so glad that you came on live. How have you been? This is a manifestation. I swear, I literally thought of you, Keisha, the other day because I was like, I haven't seen Keisha in a while. I wonder how she's doing. So how are you? Raw Life said I felt it when I saw your background. Amazing. So this is my brand new workbook. The link is in my bio. You guys have been loving it. You guys like sold it out. Like it was incredible when I launched it. So Isn't It Wonderful is the technique that I use every single day to manifest the life of my dreams. So it's change your life with one simple phrase. So you guys have been asking me to write out all of the Isn't It Wonderful affirmations, and I did exactly that. Plus I put in journaling prompts, reflection prompts, and so you're really supposed to use this in a way where you set intentions for your day, right? So you start off with your day with this gorgeous, beautiful, amazing, stunning artwork that everybody loves. And it puts you in a good mood, right? Because it's so happy and it's so colorful. So you're starting your day with just looking at something beautiful. And I made it whimsical because I want you to engage your inner child and say, yeah, I'm creating my reality and nothing is off limits. So dare to dream big like a child does before they discovered what self-doubt is. And then start to affirm and read the pages. Take 30 seconds to read one section. So there's different sections for Isn't It Wonderful with your self-concept, with love, with health, with body, with abundance, luxury, everything works out for you. So pick a section, read it for 30 seconds, and then just affirm who you are. And the thing is, you're going to start with 30 seconds and you're going to feel so good and so wonderful that you're going to keep doing it. And then it's going to turn into 60 seconds, and then it's going to turn into 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes. And you're just going to look forward to it every single morning. So check the link in my bio. Right now it's available. It's called Isn't It Wonderful? And you guys are loving it. It's changed my life. It's changing your lives. So take the 30 seconds to really be intentional about your day. Also, the workbook is really helpful because you can use it when you're triggered. So there's reflection prompts in there. So if you're seeing something in the 3D that's unfavorable, then reference the workbook. It's going to like give you some questions to kind of ask who you're being in that moment when it comes to love, or when it comes to your career, when it comes to your bank account. And then you reset with the next page of exercises of who you are. So it's really powerful. And I absolutely love it. And you guys are loving it too. So if you want to grab the Isn't It Wonderful workbook, it is available. The link is in my bio. AI Summary said, sharing affirmations for self-love and manifesting a new relationship. Beautiful. Yes. Lisa 2 times. Thank you so much for the heart me. Brooke said, LOL, my comments aren't coming through, but I'm here. Oh no. Dang it. I hate that it blocks this. That stinks. Keisha said, well, I'm well now. How have you been? I'm amazing. You know what I was thinking about you? The reason why is because I was thinking about existentialism, and I know you really like Alan Watts and a bunch of other creators, and you talk about detachment and stuff. So I was thinking about that too, because there are times where I will leverage like detachment and things like that. So my brain went to you. Glam Team said, I also manifest Bali. I dreamt last night packing my suitcase. I was surprised. I love it. Beautiful. Yes, you're already in Bali. You're here. You're going to have the best time in Bali. I can't wait to hug each and every one of you. I can't wait for us to be in the rice terraces together. I can't wait for us to be at waterfalls. I can't wait for us to be doing healing activities together. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to be living our best dream life. So I intend that all of you will be here in Bali this October for my retreat. That's amazing. I've been getting so many inquiries about it. Phoenix said, we're back. Yes, sorry, Phoenix. Did you ask a question? I had to hop off of live really quick because I got a call that I had to take. So yes, you said you were packing your suitcase. Yes. Because you're already in Bali. You're coming to Bali. It's amazing. I love it. Beautiful. You said I was packing my suitcase to Bali. Wow. Yes, I knew what you meant. It's so funny. I do that sometimes too, where it's like autocorrect will just keep correcting you. So Keisha said, yes. Amazing. That's incredible. Canelo, thank you so much for the follow. How is everybody doing? What are your questions on reality creation, manifestation, law of assumption, all of the things? What are you working on? What are you intending for your life? What are you creating in your reality? Keisha said, is there a link to your book in the bio? Yes, and it is an ebook. So if you click the link in my bio, you can either click, there should be a blue heart, and it says, let's see, because sometimes this link hasn't been updating. I don't know why. So yes, if you click the link in my bio, there's a little blue heart and it says new Isn't It Wonderful workbook. Click that link and then you can purchase it. It's amazing. You guys are absolutely eating it up, loving it. And I love that you guys love it. Everybody says how happy it makes them and how they're waking up and just saying the rampages and feeling good about themselves. And honestly, if you do purchase it, I would recommend screenshotting them. So then that way you can just reference them throughout the day and just keep affirming all of the wonders of your life, because guys, gratitude will fuel your manifestation. So isn't it wonderful is powerful because it bypasses doubt in your brain because you're asking it. It's more so of an ask-formation. So you're saying, isn't it wonderful that I'm amazing? Isn't it wonderful that I'm loved? And so your brain isn't going to say, no, you're not, right? Because it's coming from a place of curiosity. Then at the same time, it's a declaration. You're saying, yeah, it is wonderful that my life is amazing. Yeah, it is wonderful that I am loved, which is you coming from a state of having. It's a state of gratitude. So your manifestations will come in at light speed. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so empowered when you use the Isn't It Wonderful technique. So I absolutely love it. Shanzi, I was talking about you last night. I saw you join the live. How are you? I was talking about you to a friend because I was looking into the studios to record affirmations. And I said, you know, my audience keeps saying that they love my voice and that I should do affirmations. I said, but lately everybody keeps asking me for ASMR. Every single live, people are saying it. And Shanzi, I remember you had said it. So I was telling my friend that. So yeah, I'm going to be recording those hopefully very soon. So I'm looking forward to it. Keisha said, I'm so excited to actually have the chance to read it. Your ideology sits very highly with me. You're amazing, Keisha. You're incredible. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have been here from the beginning when I had like only a few hundred followers. And now that I have like over 11,000, it's just incredible. So thank you so much for your support and for sticking with me. You're amazing. The Isn't It Wonderful workbook literally makes it so that manifesting is fun. Because remember, manifesting is supposed to be fun. It shouldn't feel like a chore. It shouldn't feel like a job. This is creating. It's creation. You're creating your reality. So be playful. Have fun. Make it joyful. Holly B said, I'm seeing I am great. She's living in the end. Then I have a thought that I'm being irresponsible. Why? So Holly, first of all, great question. And first of all, I love your name, by the way. Twofold, actually, because I love bees. I just think they're like cute and pretty, and my sister and I collect bees. And me being Brooke, people call me Bee. So I collect little bees, but I love the name Holly. There's something about it. I don't know. I just love the name Holly. So anyways, Holly, you get to have it all. So don't hold yourself back. You're creating your reality. So I understand where you're coming from. So remember, there's societal conditioning and we feel like we're being irresponsible because we're daring to dream big. And this is why I say, I want you to return to your inner child. This is why I have this beautiful, fun artwork, because it's whimsical and it reminds me of being a child, because when you were a child, you hadn't discovered self-doubt yet. You went all in on you and you loved you, and no one could tell you otherwise. If you wanted to be the astronaut, if you wanted to be an actress, you didn't put hurdles in front of you and say, well, I'm going to have to go to Juilliard, and then I'm going to have to take acting classes, and I might have to have good vocals, and singing really isn't my thing. And no, you were just like, I'm an actress and I'm a star. I'm on Broadway. I'm living my best life. I'm on screen. And so be that version of you, because remember, creation is not your responsibility. You're not meant to carry the burden of creation. All of creation is already done. So when we say all possibilities already exist, it's because there's infinite versions of you. So the version of you that's living in the end already exists here and now. You're just aligning, Holly, with that version of you. That's not irresponsible. That's called being intentional. That's you going for your dreams. That's you going after whatever makes your heart sing. You get to have it because you're worthy of it, because you are God. So that's more so a worthiness self-concept thing that's going on. I obviously haven't worked with you, but what lies underneath the surface, it sounds like, is you feel like maybe you're not worthy of it. And again, no one is walking around saying, I'm not worthy, right? That's not a thought that we naturally have. But what unworthiness looks like is, well, I'm entertaining this thing. I don't really know that I'm going to have it, so it feels irresponsible. That's worthiness. Holly, you can have anything that you want, anything that you desire. So dare to dream big, live in the end, be delusional. You get to have it all. Nothing is off limits. The only limitation is the one that you put on yourself. So don't put a limitation on you, Holly. Like, you get to have it all. If you're God, God was not putting out limitations on himself. You're Christ consciousness. So start to believe in the power of you, because you are the Almighty. You are the Omega. And so you get to have it all. So it's not irresponsible. How is it irresponsible? Let me know if you have more thinking in the comments below, Holly. Let me know if that made sense, or if you have more questions, or if you need more clarity. Faith said, what is ASMR? I forget what it stands for, but essentially it is, let me Google, because there is like a thing for it, but essentially it's like soothing the nervous system through sound. So it's autonomous sensory meridian response. It is relaxing, tingling sensation, often triggered by soft sounds, whispering, and gentle movements. So essentially people like ASMR because it's a soothing sound, and it can help to reduce anxiety. It can help to just literally, like, it's kind of like just, it's soothing, right? It's just soothing and satisfying is the word that I want to say when it comes to ASMR. Kind of like itches, this like underlying thing that goes on. I don't know, like urges. Like it's satisfying. Guys, help me out in the comments. Shanzi said, hey girl, hey, oh hey. It's so funny, Shanzi, that you said that. I say hey girl, hey all of the time. Everybody's reflecting you. I literally say it to my best friend Joe all the time. I'm like, oh hey girl, hey. So yes, hey girl, hey. Chauncey said, oh, that's awesome, yes. Keisha said yes. Holly said when? Oh, what was the when question to? Are you talking about the retreat? The retreat, if that's what you're talking about, is October 12th to the 19th here in beautiful Bali, Indonesia. So it's on healing and manifestation. So if you're interested, check the link in my bio. And I do have payment plans as well. Faith said, what's the best way to utilize the Isn't It Wonderful affirmations? Well, the best way I would say is when you first wake up in the morning. If I were you, I would just look at the front cover and smile, because the artwork is amazing and positive, and it would just instantly put me in a good mood, because I celebrate the little things in life, right? That's what Isn't It Wonderful is about, is celebrating the little joys in life. And then if I were you, I would pick a section and I would read that section, and then I would read it over and over again. Or if you want, you can read the whole thing, just the affirmations, because it's not going to take you that long. And then I would read it once through, and then maybe the next day twice through, and then maybe the next day 3 times through, and then just start to say them out loud. I would screenshot them and then reference them throughout the day. You can also use the workbook when you're feeling triggered. So let's just say something is coming up in your life that's unfavorable. You check the workbook and then you just say, okay, let me go to the health section. I'm not feeling great about my body. Then it's going to ask you questions of who you're being. And then there's a reset after that where you can shift into the new identity. So you can use it to set your intentions for the day, and then you can also use it to recalibrate yourself for when the 3D is triggering you. So that's why people love this workbook, is because it's really powerful, because it is so simple. It's doable. It doesn't feel overwhelming. So you start your day with positivity, and then you can recalibrate yourself if the old story comes up, right? Because we're humans and that happens from time to time. So it'll bring you back into your I amness, into your desire, into your end. So it's really, really powerful for that. So great question, Faith. Stant, hello, how are you? Rolling Thunder said audio sensory meridian response, yes. Holly said, wonderful, I'm definitely thinking about booking. I love your ideas and always thinking. Thanks, oh, thank you. And ways of thinking, thanks. Oh, you're so sweet, yes. I would love to have you guys. I can't wait, literally, to hug each and every one of you, like I said, to just be here in beautiful paradise. I love it here, obviously. It's amazing and it's incredible, so I would love to share my beautiful home where I live with you all. Keisha said, did we finally make the trip to Vietnam? It's so funny you asked that. Somebody else asked that yesterday. I ended up canceling it. And the truth is, to be honest, I'm so in love right now with Bali and my day-to-day life here that I just don't even want to leave. I had to go to Malaysia a month or 2 ago. and I like could not get back to Bali fast enough. So I just feel like in my heart right now, I just don't want to leave, and I'm just having so much fun. So I just ended up staying here, and I'll get to Vietnam obviously because I'm living in Bali now, so I have ample time, but I just am settling into this new life and I love it. And yeah, I'm just not ready to go on a vacation right now. I know that sounds incredibly weird, but it feels like my life is a vacation every single day, and I'm just savoring every second of Bali and I'm loving it. So yeah, and it wasn't a hard decision at all, because part of me was like, oh, I should go, but then I'm like, I don't really operate in should. It's what do you desire? And it's like, I desire being here. I've set into this groove. I love it. And I'll go later because Vietnam will always be there. Cinnamon Shop, hello, how are you? Tyson said, looks like it's from the 80s. Yes, it's fun. It's groovy. It's cool. The Inman said, hey, lovely. Hello, Nikki. How are you? They said, thank you. You're so welcome. Agent said, that's wonderful. Yes, it is wonderful. It's incredible. You guys like really like just went after this book. It was just amazing. And I love that you guys love it so much. So yes. So what other questions do you guys have about reality creation manifestation? This live is going to be really, really short. I've got maybe 5 more minutes because I have somewhere I have to be, but I will be back on live again later today, or it'll be morning time for you all. But I wanted to come on and just touch base and say hello to my beautiful community on here. So how's everybody doing? Let's see. Delisha, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Or it's Delicia. Hopefully I said that name correctly. Cinnamon said, good, and yourself? Amazing. Amazing. I'm living my joy. I'm about to like go do something really fun. So that's why I'm getting off of live. So yeah, and I'm going to go have some delicious food. I had this incredible dinner last night. I'm one of those people that hyper fixates. So if I like something, I will just continuously eat it over and over and over again until like for months on end. And then, yeah, so I had something new last night and now I want it again. I know it's weird, but yes, that is my thing. That's my shtick. And guys, also remember, if you do want to work with me, I do offer one-to-one coaching calls. So that's also an option if you guys want to work with me. Or you can do the work on your own with my self-concept course. That's also an option too. Keisha said, me too, yes. Erica said, I'm like that too, right? I wonder if it's like a girl thing. I feel like a lot of women are like that, but I do not get tired of it. I will eat it over and over and over and over again. Like literally for months. And I can eat it for lunch and dinner too. It wouldn't bother me. Glam Team said, and see him soon? Yes, you are going to see him soon. Absolutely. You're already seeing him. So go to the end and live in the end and imagine that you're seeing your person. You're spending all your time with your person because they love you and no one else. They care about you. They crave you. They crave your attention. They can't stand not being around you. Whenever they're not around you, everything reminds them of you. So they always want to be with you in your presence because you're their peace and they love you and you bring them so much joy. So beautiful. Keep saying that. Holly B said, Lucky Charms, gross, I know, but every day. Actually, it's not. So Holly, that was my go-to cereal as a child was Lucky Charms, like hands down. And I used to eat all of the like cereal pieces first, and then I would save the marshmallows for last and just like eat them as a big scoop together because it was just delicious on its own. I also went weird like that too. I don't know if you guys are like this, but whenever I get Chipotle, like I do not mix it up. I like to eat like the chunk of chicken together and then the chunk of rice and then the chunk of whatever. So I kind of like separate food. And it's not that it's all separate. I mean, obviously there's some stuff a little bit mixed in, but I do like to eat the chunks. Actually, what I'm about to go eat is a rice dish. And when I was eating it last night, I don't mix the rice in. It's like I'll like dip it in so that I get some of the sauce, but it's really like I eat the chunk of rice on its own. I don't know, I'm weird. Maybe. Faith said, that's me with food too, yes. Keisha said I'm the exact way. Call me a creature of habit. I am the biggest creature of habit in that sense. Somebody said I'd like water. Cinnamon, yes. They said, what if we haven't met our husbands yet? Well, remember you're saying that you haven't met your husband, so why would you say that? You're living in the end of being married, so that therein lies the work is you're persisting in living in the end of you're married. Yeah, you can still go on dates. Yeah, you can still meet people, but you think from the version of you that's already married. So yeah, you're moving through 3D, you're moving through space and time, but you're affirming that you're a person that's committed to. You're affirming that you're a person that's chosen. You're affirming that you're a person that's prioritized. So therein lies the story that you hold. So you persist in that story over and over and over again. Somebody said, what's your favorite signature dish? Right now, I've been obsessed with this unbunned burger. It's like just burger, lettuce, whatever. But I'm kind of going off of that now. I'm really into what I just got now, which is actually my thing that I'm really obsessed with is soto ayam, which is this dish here. It's like their version of chicken noodle soup. And then their nasi goreng, which is their rice dish. I pretty much have that like almost every day. But I'm phasing out the burger. I'm like rotating between those three things right now. Holly said, oh, yes, yes. Organically Zen said, oh my God, marshmallows give me a stomach ache. I would save the marshmallows for the end too. Yes, totally. I don't know why. It was just so satisfying to have them all at the end together. They said, oh, that's rich. I forgot. Yes. Keisha said, I just read the book, Let Them. Have you heard of the book? And what did you think of it? Yes, I've read it. It's actually linked in my bio. First of all, I love Mel Robbins. I think she's incredible. I think she's great. And so anything she puts out there, I like. It's definitely a 3D book, right? So it's not a manifestation book. So in terms of self-development, yes, it's a great book to set boundaries and to operate and move in the 3D, and we do that. However, from a 4D perspective, to say, let them, well, you're directing things in your life, so everybody's reflecting you. So I kind of disagree with it from the sense of like, you don't have to just let people do what they do, right? You can actually instruct them through your thought transmission and through your perception of your reality and say, no, you show up for me different, because they're only showing up in that way because you think that of them. So from a 3D perspective, is it a great book and it's empowering? Yes. But would I live by that book? No, because there's a lot of concessions in her mentality when it comes to that book and conceding to other people's behavior when actually they're just reflecting you and your thoughts and your thinking and your self-concept, which you can shift and then they will inherently shift. So I hope that makes sense. Somebody said, what's your favorite crystal combo? I don't use crystals, so I have no idea. They said, I meant, that's right, I forgot about living in the end. Yes. Don't forget about living in the end. Sean Z said, I'm currently dealing with homelessness, sleeping in my car, never felt this powerless. Any tips? Sean Z, well, first of all, I feel for you, right? That's definitely something that is not to be taken lightly. So safety is definitely your number one priority. So I hope that you're in a safe environment, first off. But there's so many people that have gotten out of homelessness. So that's definitely something I would immerse my feed with, to be honest. So in your feed, start to have some motivational content of people overcoming homelessness. Tony Robbins is someone who did that as well. He was living in his car like at one point. And so when it comes to that, it's about embodying the version of you that is not homeless. So if I were you, I would really use the Neville Goddard technique, which is SAT, states akin to sleep. So when you go to sleep at night, start to envision yourself as falling asleep in your new home. Have a state of gratitude for all of those things that you have, despite not having them, despite not seeing them in your 3D. I actually, Sean, had someone on my live who used my Embody the Best guide, which is free. It's absolutely free. And they were homeless as well, and they manifested temporary housing as well as a lawyer because somebody owed them money. They were staying someplace and they owed them money, and they were able to get pro bono lawyer work and then temporary housing. So she used the Embody the Best guide. So persist and live in the end. And she also actually ended up doing content for a place. So she ended up getting, I guess, like an Airbnb or something like that, and ended up doing content for them, and then exchanged her filming and producing content for them for a few nights stay. So regardless, right, start to live in the end and just say, I have a home, right? I'm provided for, I'm taken care of. I don't necessarily know the how, but I know that I'm God. I know that I'm source. I know that I'm awareness. And I know that things are always working out for me. And I know that this is temporary. And I know that things are unfolding for me. So remember, the end creates the past. So when you live in the end and you know that you are provided for despite what you see in your 3D, and you say that I'm supported, I'm taken care of, all of those things, then the path will create itself. So then opportunities, experiences, and people will come up in your life, and they will help you, they will guide you, they will get you to a place where you can get back on your feet. So it's really about persisting, and definitely let the story go of saying you're powerless, because you're not powerless. You're powerful because you are God, you are the Almighty, and you are the Omega. So persist and start to tell yourself that you're abundant. Start to say those things to yourself. Start to live in the end of you having autonomy over your life. Take charge of your life. Know that you're supported. Know that you're provided for. And loop that over and over and over again, because that'll be really, really powerful for you. But you will get through this. I intend that you will get through this, Sean. And thank you so much for sharing, because that's extremely vulnerable for you to share. So thank you so much. Keisha said yes. You guys are sending all the questions. It's so funny. I was on live last night. It was so quiet, and I was like, ding dang. And then I got off, and now that I'm supposed to be off live, I was supposed to be off at 10:45, so I gotta hop off. I'm getting all these questions. But Shanika, it's so good to see you. I'm getting all these good questions. Dang. Oh, I'm literally scrolling through. Okay, so guys, I'll be on live again at around 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you guys can ask the questions. Maybe I'll screenshot some of these right now, and then I can answer them. So let me do that now. I'll screenshot them, and then I'll answer them in my next live, and hopefully you're tuned in. And then if you're not, you can watch it back on YouTube, and I'll send you guys the link. So yes, so remember that you're God, your source, your awareness, your infinite intelligence, and that all possibilities exist. So go big, be delusional, and live the life of your dreams. And if you want to do the work on your own, check out my self-concept course, or you can work with me. You can book a call. There's lots of ways to work with me, and make sure you get your Isn't It Wonderful workbook, which is also linked to my bio. It's brand new. You guys are loving it. I love that you love it. I have had nothing but positive feedback, and you guys literally knocked it out of the ballpark with purchasing this book. So I love it. Take care. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye.